ladies and gentlemen, welcome in. How the devil are we? How the devil are we? B, Moida, Marius, Abby's in the building. Welcome all in. How the devil are we? We are back. Yo, Chuck, how's it going? How is it going? We are back. We are in Manchester. We've got some big games today. We've got Liverpool in the FA Cup. We've got a 3-1 deficit to overturn at the Etihad against AC Milan. It is the time. How did Liverpool do in the network save? You are up towards the top. Norwich are top of the league, Marius. That's all I can remember from the network save yesterday. But we've got a lot to get into. There's no time like the present. We start at Anfield in the FA Cup. As you can see, 3-1 we lost in the first leg in Milan. Liverpool in there. Liverpool, the defending Carabao Cup champions. We've got it all to do if we are to get back into it. We've lost our unbeaten record in the Premier League. We lost to Burnley away from home. We still have won every home game we have played this season. We have still won every Premier League game at home this season. Immobile with 5 man of the matches, sitting in third. We love him. Haaland's in the top scorers in the league. Mbappe and Haaland in the top average ratings. De Bruyne up there for the assist king. Ederson with 12 clean sheets. He pissed me off in the last stream. He has got one stream for redemption. Can he do it today? If not, he will be on the chopping block come the summer. We have 10 league games to go. We have it all to play for in the league and the cup. Did we rest against West Ham? I hope we did rest against West Ham. Otherwise, we did rest against West Ham. So we have the biggest of big games. We have Chelsea away in the league straight after the Liverpool game. And then we have Milan. It is the biggest 3 games of the season. We lost to Chelsea in the Carabao Cup. We've lost to Milan, but we've beaten Liverpool home and away. We've beaten Liverpool home and away in the league this season. Julian Alvarez will be on his way out of the club in the summer. We're gonna need a new squad. We might not need a new striker because we've got Nemecha in the club anyway. So we might not need that. Decrease the why? Oh, that's because we're 80k over wage budget. There we go. Just adjust the budgets. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. But huge games. Arsenal away won't be easy. We've got Norwich coming up, who we didn't beat away from home in the league. One of only 3 teams we don't have the potential for a double over. We've got the wins at home against the other 2 in West Ham and Burnley. That will be a big one as well. It's all to come tonight. It's all to come. This is a huge night of FM. How is everybody doing? Chuck, hope you're doing well as well, good sir. I can't remember if I said hello to you on your way in the building. But it's huge. It is huge. And Woider, in response to your message earlier, anytime you want. He's completed that. Club form should keep Immobile in the squad. He's on 20 goals this season. It's his lowest goal scoring form. And that's because he's been rotated a lot. When you've got a front line like ours, you can rest people like Ciro Immobile. You don't have to run him into the ground. But we are going full strength at Anfield. There is no messing about. There is no worrying about players there. We are going to bring Gabriel Jesus onto the bench for Grealish. We've got Bernardo Silva that can cover both the midfield roles there. And we've got Rodri, Kimmich can cover roles as well. It is all good in the hood. Calvert-Lewin and Jesus on the bench. We've been given a lot of praise by the media, but the one thing I do know is that I trust that you will make me proud. We have won at Anfield We have won at Anfield in the league this season, but it's an early corner. And it's an early shot cleared off the line. Is this the real Shaun? Yes, it is. It's the real Shaughnessy in all his beautiful glory. How's it going, Ollie? Luis Diaz. He's got Mane in the box. Robertson. We've got to get this out. We can't let them play. Fabinho from distance has scored an absolute pile driver. We have not started well. And the FA Cup dream could be gone inside the first game. Berate them. We had the rousing team talk. They looked inspired. And Liverpool have pulled off all the stops. Look at your message before the hi Chuck. I will have a look at your messages in a minute because we have a highlight and my laptop is shit in the bed. Ederson's punted it long. We don't win the header. We don't win the header. This is not good news. Trent, and we've missed out the fact that there's a failed tackle in here as well. It's Sadio Mane. It is saved by Ederson. He has held it out. Oh, that one. And third season, it cost me 8. No idea. No idea, Marius. No idea. That couldn't be any more vague. We're going to demand more. We have not played well. The demand more shout could instantly work. Laporte heads over. Ederson is a shit keeper. We are selling him for Ramsdale in the summer. As it stands. Laporte, that is poor from you as well. Mbappe's won it back though. He's looked for the ball over the top to Immobile. It's a good effort. It's a good attempt. But it's not quite worked out for us. Diaz, we got to win this back quickly. We can't let Fabinho have another shot from distance. We don't. But we're not even winning the headers. We're not challenging for the headers. We've not turned up here. Laporte hacks away. Immobile nods it down to Foden. Can we finally make something happen? Foden. Mbappe's in behind. He squares it. There's a mistake from Robertson and an equaliser for Haaland. It's his 30th of the season. Kicking merchant, yeah. It's why we're selling him for Ramsdale. Eze, yes, I got it right. That's a great signing. Right, that's the glass I had earlier finished. Now we can go back to the bottle of water not in the game. Just to make that known. Robertson's corner. There's a header from Konate that's harmlessly over the bar. I don't know why they passed it back to Alisson B, but I'm not going to complain. I am not going to complain when we are being dominated on the counter-attack. We've held most of the possession. Mbappe winning it back off of Trent. You love to see that work from Kylian Mbappe. That's how you get Kylian Mbappe working. Porro, Immobile. He's held it up well. Back to Porro. Immobile's made the run. There's Erling Haaland. It's a brilliant block by Konate. 10 goals and 5 assists. Yeah, I think that's worth it as well. Good outlay. That was right on the stroke of half-time as well. That would have been nice if we could have got that there. It's time for everybody to dig in and dig deep. We need a goal. And there's a highlight from kickoff. When we have possession, it's scenes you love to see. When the AI have the ball, the opposition have the ball, it's not what you want to be seeing. Although losing it there and whilst playing out from the back is not what we like to see. Because now Liverpool have it and you don't like it. Salah, Mane. That's a great tackle. The fact that they're not stopping the game to go back for VAR on that tackle means it's a sensational challenge. And Cancelo's driving forward. He's got Mbappe down the left. He's dangerous there. De Bruyne whips it in. It's Erling Haaland. And we've turned this game on its head. The FA Cup dream is still alive. What an opening. What a start to the second half. Haaland loses Van Dijk, is that? Is that Van Dijk? He's lost Van Dijk there. Best centre-back in the world, my arse. But we can't switch off Diaz with a bit of space, and instantly they respond. What a fit. Liverpool's 2 goals have been absolute screamers. Filth. What a finish that is. Uses Pedro Porro to absolute brilliance. And all of a sudden, you think you've got the Anfield crowd quiet, and all of a sudden, they're now 3-2 up. These are absolute rockets. What on earth is going on? And we're doing exactly what we did to get knocked out of the Carabao Cup. Go 2-1 up and then throw it away. 1-0 down to 2-1 up to 3-2 behind and then not be able to finish our chances. But this might just be the game of the season. As Mbappe's in, oh, he's flashed it across goal. And no one's gambled to get on the end of it. Who's not having a good game? Phil Foden is not. Bernardo Silva, on you come, good sir. Mbappe, Immobile and Mbappe will stay on. Cancelo's not had the best of games. Spinazzola is his replacement. Caljam, both the song and the scoreline. Yeah, thanks, Abby. Diaz. You've got to find the pass. Kimmich. Pedro Porro, who is on a yellow, might have to watch that. Immobile. That isn't the best pass from you, Chiro. Can we win it back, though? We're going to press high. Diaz. Let's not get sent off, Porro. You've let Diaz run. That is not good news. Mane. Back to Diaz. Salah straight at Ederson. You're welcome, cutie. Thank you. Right. We're going to throw a little bit more caution to the wind. We're going to bring... No, we're not going to bring Dumfries on. We'll make the DLP go to support as well. Attacking. In possession, we're going to increase the tempo and the directness and be more expressive. Mbappe's on a 6.6. We're going to bring Calvert-Lewin on for Kylian Mbappe. Encourage. Can we create something? Anything. Anything, FM. Really? Really? It's the 91st minute and there's finally a highlight. Immobile. Kimmich has switched the play lovely. Spinazzola in space. Finds Calvert-Lewin, who squares it. Oh, it's caught by Alisson. I thought that was it the moment that the ball went across. But we go again. Porro. Immobile's down the right this time. Can he find the cross? No, he can't. And now we're caught out. The FA Cup dream's over, chat. The FA Cup dream is over. Out to Liverpool, of course. So, well, we was already at City anyway. We was already at City for another season because we didn't win the Carabao Cup. I don't understand. Ruben Diaz dropped a 6.28. Storm out. The thing is what is our defense actually like star rating wise? So we could see that actually. Do we play wingback supports? I think I'm going to go back to wingback supports. See if we can have a little bit more width from the wingbacks instead of making them inverted. Because now we've got Chelsea in 3 days. We've got Chelsea in 3 days, which is not good news. Only you could bottle everything with this team. Look, it makes for content. It makes for content. It gives me another season at City with the best team in the world. Chuck, I am below you in the rankings for a reason. I am like fourth. Abby isn't wrong, James. I know. I know Abby isn't wrong. It's also really hot in this room. Why am I still in this jumper? Why am I still in this jumper? I might have to change to a t-shirt. I might have to change to a t-shirt. Strip time. I won't be on cam. But yeah, before the Chelsea game, I am putting a t-shirt on. There we go. It's because and we would have drawn Arsenal in the FA Cup. Well, that means Liverpool going on to win. Well, lose the final. Oh, does that mean we have a break week now? Somewhere in the schedule. It does. It does. Interesting. Interesting. No stripping on cam, boring. I don't want to get done for TOS, thank you. We've got to win. We've got to win. The league is, at this point, pretty much sewn up anyway. This is a lot better. This is a lot better. But we have one of the best teams in the world. And of course, because we're 9 points clear. The league is in a very good position. But a win at Stamford Bridge will be a massive, massive step towards achieving said goals this season. I'm sure that's safe for stream. I could, but then I don't want people getting worked up. So... We're allowing Timo Werner in behind. Maybe we need to drop the defensive line back a tad. Because multiple times Liverpool caught us on the break. Yeah, maybe we drop the lines back and take the offside trap off. You mean me and Chuck? I mean, there's a lot of people that might. I don't know. I wanna be able to provide a safe space. I don't wanna scar people for life. As well, that's another thing I don't want to do. We're allowing them to pass it around us right now. Werner's always gonna beat Porro in the air. I know, I can't. Metal scarification, yeah. Werner's in, saved by Edison. Right, I'm also thinking it might be time to move Laporte on. Didn't we just give him a new deal, though? I think we might have just given Laporte a new deal, which might make things a little bit more difficult. Porro, though. Chiro, right. Kimmich, Foden, Haaland, Porro. Let's get ourselves the opening goal from this attack. Not with a pass like that, Pedro. De Bruyne, Foden. Haaland had made the run. Mbappe had made the run there, and it's straight at Mendy. The hair, the height. I mean, I've got everything, Chuck. I've got everything. I am the ultimate person you avoid. Werner, get him away. Get him away from goal. Actually, you could put him pretty force Timo Werner towards goal. Ruben Diaz, what on earth is that, good sir? Because that's allowed Reece James to fire in a cross. Werner heads over comfortably. Demand more. We are not playing well again. Chiro Immobile is on a 6.4. Off you come, good sir. Haaland's not the best of games. Neither has De Bruyne. Bernardo Silva in that box-to-box role. You go, good sir. They've bought Pulisic and Mount on. They've bought and moved Havertz to the false 9 role. We're going to go attacking. We're going to try and go for it. Because the gap is now down to 7 with Liverpool winning at Burnley. Imagine winning at Burnley. Could never be me. Diaz. Kimmich. Foden. He's looked for Mbappe in behind. He's found Mbappe. He needs some support. He finds a cross. It's Dominic Calvert-Lewin off the bench with 6 minutes plus added time to go. Oh, you love to see it. You love to see it. What a ball from Mbappe this is as well. It's on a sixpence for Calvert-Lewin's noggin just to nod it past Mendy. And now we have a lead to hold on to. We're going to make some more subs. Foden's knackered. Grealish on you come. Waste a little bit more time and added time. Run the clock down. Just wait until you see how he walks. Are you saying something nice about my walk or horrible there? I can't tell. Nice, I've told you this before. You have, yeah, that is true. I do remember now. But it is, that's a massive win at Chelsea. Keeps us 9 clear. 80 points from 29 games. Liverpool on 71. Keeping up the pressure. Guardiola lost to his former side. Scenes you love to see. But now we have Milan. Now that's a result you would want going into a Milan game at home, where we need goals. We need 2 at a minimum. Laporte is banned from the Premier League. That's fine. We're resting for Wolves anyway. We've got a season to finish tonight, potentially. And depending on this, it could be another massive Champions League tie to come as well. We win the Champions League, but we're here for both cups. At least we're here for both domestic cups. I think I said it on Monday. I'm glad that we have something throughout the entire season to fight for, and it's not just the Carabao Cup that we're here for. We've got them to play. So that is a positive at least. Right. We've got a massive game. This is the big one. We're going to get a prediction on it as well. Do we knock out Milan? Yes or no? We've got a 2-goal deficit to overturn. So it's going to be tough. Hello, Mark. How are you? You'll be happy to know we didn't win the FA Cup. You'll be happy to know we didn't win we're not winning the FA Cup. We lost at Liverpool. Hello, Bay. Welcome in, good sir. But now it's Milan. At home, it's a huge one. It's a massive one. It's the big one. The Champions League itself. Jesus on the bench for Grealish. We go again. We go again. Can we go through in a Champions League? There is a prediction on. You've got a minute left on the prediction. Do we qualify? Yes or no? Nobody, as far as I could tell, would put money on it yet. And if nobody does, it's going to be sad. That's going to be sad if nobody does. There's some points on yes. Is anybody going to back the nose? I am now here to judge and shake my head. Well, boom. We were out of the Carabao Cup anyway, so you've missed that. And now we're out of the FA Cup as well. So we're out of both domestic cup competitions. Normally, Man City's speciality is winning both the domestic cups. But tonight, it's not. There is some points on both ways. You better get sacked if you go out of the Champions League. Imagine I get sacked from a team with this front three. An early highlight, though, is what we like to see. An early goal to get ourselves back in it. Remember, Man City knocked out an Italian side after having a 2-goal deficit from the first leg in Italy last season because they knocked us out of the Champions League last season. But losing possession wasn't nice. But it's now one back. Pedro Porro's going to get on the end of it. He whips it in first time. It's just wide. It's just wide. No one cares about the Carabao Cup. Not as judging worthy as this is now. No. But, you know. We still have to win the Carabao Cup. No matter if you're judging me on it or not, boom. That is neither here nor there. We've not hit the target with our shots yet. This is slightly concerning. And Chiro's picked up a knock. Now, injured but wants to play on. You're injured. You're coming off. We've got strikers that we can fill in for you. It's okay. It's a De Bruyne free kick. And the man that's off the bench, Dominic Calvert-Lewin, does it again. He's grabbed himself another one. It's awarded. We are right back in this half an hour in. Encourage again. You do not write this. You will not write us off. Another goal. We send it to extra time. Foden. Porro. The man seems to be a yellow card merchant, but he whips a ball into the back stick. It's Mbappe. It's a great save. That's a sensational save. It's coming back at them again. It's Haaland this time. It's 2-0 this time. Oh, it's onside as well. It is onside as well. It is level on aggregate in the first half. You have the ability to make a real difference. Go out there and show us what you're made of. Encourage. Remember, no away goals in Europe means that we are not through right now. But another one, and we would be. And Foden has found some space. He's used Calvert-Lewin, who's changed the game since coming on. It's Kylian Mbappe, and he should score. He's blazed it over when he really should be finding the back of the net. With half hour to go, we still have a couple of changes that we need to make. Kimmich on a yellow. Sensible to take you off so we don't lose you. And it will keep it for now. We'll keep the extra sub back in case we need to throw an extra body forward in search of another goal. But the longer we stick at 2-2, the less likely we will want to change away from the first team. Rodri, that is not the pass you want to be making, good sir. That's a failed tackle because he's won the ball, but then we've not kept possession. So this normally results in an opposition goal. Can we change that narrative? Tonali, the guy on the left had space. It's Maldini, though, on this right. We've intercepted. Right, let's change the narrative. No, Laporte's just going to hack it away. Where is the playing out from the back there, Aymeric? Ederson is a liability. My goodness gracious me. Get him out. Get him out. Roll on the summer when we're going to have more money to spend. Oh, De Bruyne, that's poor from you as well. We're just gifting them chances right now. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, it's Mbappe. He has to do the business. Oh, he does as well. With 10 minutes to go, it's Kylian Mbappe. And guess who the man with the assist is? It's the man off the bench, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. What a ball this is. Mbappe with a touch. It's a brilliant one, and he slots it away. Emphatically. And now we make a change. It's De Bruyne that's going to be coming off for Bernardo Silva. Energy in the midfield is what we need. We lead on aggregate for the first time in the tie. High base De Vito enjoy. We didn't sort out the De Vito. We didn't sort out the De Vito. We will have to remember to do that. Chuck, you should know about the De Vito with Eloise. But we are through. Do we knock out Milan? Well done to the believers. How's Stream? Stream is okay. We got knocked out of the FA Cup to Liverpool though. So, but we're through to the quarters of the Champions League. So that is there. We lost to Liverpool, but you know. I have not done Danny's face, no. Calvert-Lewin off the bench with an 8.2. He might actually be replacing. He might have to replace one of the front three. I didn't think I'd see the day where one of the front three might be replaced by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. But, you know, it might have to be the case. Here's the youth intake. Ooh. Where's Mal? Someone get Mal. Someone get Malteser Falcon in the building now. We have a 5-star. We have a 5-star potential Welsh boy. He's a right back. But he's at football. Disappointing. We have a Faroese player. Oh, now that is sensational. Man cannot cross to save his life as an inverted winger. But, you know, he can't finish either, so... And has 2 determination. Man has 2 determination. He is... I don't even know. But we will be offering this 5-star potential a contract. He will be He wants how much money a week? Sure. He can have it. He's 5-star potential. We've got a pressing forward. A newborn can dribble better than him. Look, yeah. That will improve. He's a fullback support. He's a defensive-minded player. That's what he is. But mentally, other than composure and concentration, there's things he needs to improve basically. But he's got potential, that boy. And then Simon Pilkington. I feel like I'm gonna have to rename him Carl. Like, I think it's with a K. Yes, it is. He is being nicknamed. I'm doing that myself. We've got Carl Pilkington now. We've got to add him to the renamed Regens shortlist. Carl Pilkington is in the building. We're going to have to get that face as well, aren't we, now in the game too? Hi, Sean. I have no volume, but I heard Wales is good. Mal, you have no volume. Right, you're gonna struggle to see this. Look at the screen if you. Five-star potential Welshman. Yes, Pog indeed. Five-star potential Welshman. Wales indeed. Waving black flag. Why do I get waving black flag? Up the flag. I'm guessing that's the Welsh flag. Black flag, yeah. Black flag low indeed. We've got to wait a week until we get the Champions League quarters. The Wales emoji is weird on desktop. Yeah, it is. Do we not have Peepo Cymru? I thought we had Peepo Cymru in the 7TV emotes. I could be wrong. There's so many 7TV emotes. Do we not have Peepo Cymru? We do not. Okay. Anyway, look, no worries, Mal. Go back to lurking. Pirates are based. Are Pirates based? Carl Pilkington is in the building. Already. Right, we're resting for this game. Full squad rotation. As Alvarez wants out, Nemecha's going to play. And then we'll put Nemecha on the left and we'll put Calvert-Lewin on the right. Grealish in for Foden, Silva for De Bruyne, Rodri for Kimmich. And there we go. Oh, Spinazzola for Cancelo. There we go. 10 changes from the city. Like a one. Yeah. So this guy is like a 200 current ability, like 180 sort of, like to 190 sort of rate potential. At 5-star, that Welsh boy. He's basically going to be the best ever Welshman to play football. And he's a right back. Which is kind of sad for Wales, but funny at the same time. I mean, Norwich are winning. Like, Norwich are in 10th. Norwich are a top half Premier League club as it stands, chat. Liverpool 3-0 up against Leicester inside 20 minutes. Yeah. Nemecha takes it down. You've got to find Calvert-Lewin. He does find Calvert-Lewin. That's a really interesting ball, Dominic, but we'll keep possession anyway. Spinazzola in the rain at the Etihad has somehow lost out. Fabio Silva. Where's Raul Jimenez these days then? If Fabio Silva's the main man up front for Wolves. Ait Nouri. Down the right. Neto. Ait Nouri again. I said down the right. It's down the left. There's Raul Jimenez. Is Raul Jimenez playing as like a number 10 in this system? What on earth is going on? Where is Raul Jimenez playing? They're playing Jimenez on the right. My goodness me, and we're losing to it. Corner whipped in. Adarabio's over. Jack H96, thank you for the follow, good sir. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. We will have a Champions League quarter-final to come, and most of this team won't get anywhere near it. I'm doing well, mate. I'm doing well. I already know one position in which I'm going to be upgrading in my starting 11 next season, and that is upgrading Ederson. I am gonna wanna be upgrading elsewhere, so that basically I have the best team going, so that I win the quad next season. Because unfortunately, as much as Calvert-Lewin equalises for us, in any context, Ederson's not even the best Brazilian goalkeeper that's playing right now. Alisson is better than Ederson as a goalkeeper. But yeah, he's going to be replaced. We are going to be downgrading Ederson to a backup goalkeeper. Maybe bring up Gavin Bazunu as the backup. We need to probably make some changes as Adarabioyo heads over. Top 10, top 15 GK, exactly. Top 10 to top 15. It's not the best goalkeeper in the world. We want the best in the world. We want the best of the best of the best in the world. Or in this game, anyway. Jesus, Calvert-Lewin, Nemecha over the bar. Right, Kylian Mbappe would have scored that. Speaking of Kylian Mbappe, he's coming on. Jesus is on a 6.4. Erling Haaland is coming on. And Rodri is going to be replaced by Joshua Kimmich. We're actually going to go for it a little bit more. Wingbacks on attack, please. Get yourselves forward. We're going to stay on positive mindset, though. No, we're going for Aaron Ramsdale, Woider. He's better than both of them. He's better than all three of them. We're going for Aaron Ramsdale. Haaland. Kimmich. Can't find Bernardo Silva. That is poor from you, Joshua. Down the line, you got to get there, Stones. He does. If you're starting to spell out Fabianski, Bay, we've already looked at him. He's retired. Haaland! Well, okay then. I'm actually berating them for 1-1. We've drawn at home to Wolves. And I said we'd won every home league game this season. I know it's Saj Bay. We would have brought him in if it was the case. But he's retired. We can't do much about that. We can't do much about that. Up the Wolves. I have a feeling the longer I'm at Man City, the more people are just going to turn against me in this chat. And to be quite honest, I don't blame them either. The gap is now 7, with 8 to go. We'll praise Bernardo Silva's performance. No secret, yeah, exactly. There's no secret that a lot of people are rooting against me. It's just the way it will go. We've now got a nice long break to the Leicester game, I suppose. Which is nice. Adam Sion has joined. He's got himself a new... We get the Champions League quarterfinals and semi-final draws. Give us a nice easy one. If we can win the Champions League and tick that off, I'll go for a domestic treble next season. Absolutely fine. I'll rest all my players in the Champions League. That's absolutely fine. Give me the league and the Champions League. Just give me both of the main two this season. I'll just focus on the 2 cups next season. Full strength squads. I'll even if it's like Liverpool away in the league next season, I'll rotate the squad. Fabianski is a quality goalkeeper, Chuck, and I won't hear you say otherwise. No disrespect, Lucas Fabianski. Wouldn't it have been more fun to get the domestic cups done first? Look, Woider, I'll take them in any way I possibly can. But probably. Also, we could potentially, at the end of this season, be looking for international jobs. Because it's the 2024 World Cup. So, actually, we'll wait until we get the Champions League draws. Because there'll probably be one this midweek. Jaden Braff is now a citizen. Alvarez still has no Argentina place. That's because he's leaving in the summer. That's right, we've got to replace Alvarez anyway. So we can bring in another ridiculously broken striker. We could spend 100 million on Tammy Abraham. Adebayo's improving, apparently. Nice. Here is the quarterfinal draw. We can get anybody. He's a future Hall of Famer. He is. Who we getting, chat? Liverpool, Spurs, Chelsea, Lazio, Wolfsburg, Dortmund or Bayern. Lazio. Now, I would love a trip back to Lazio. The narrative on the trip back to Lazio would be sensational. Liverpool for the memes. Thanks, Chuck. Dortmund from Eloise. We've got some bids. We've got some guesses. Are we first out of the hat? Bayern are first out of the hat. Liverpool. Chuck, you're out. Chelsea. Lazio. Bay, you're out the building. We've got Spurs. Woider's called it. Woider has called it. No, Chelsea eliminated us from the Carabao Cup, Chuck. And then there's an all-German tie, there's an all-English tie. And then we've got the semi-final draw. If we make it past Spurs... Wait, sorry. Who are we getting if we make it past Spurs? Who are we getting if we make it past Spurs? Because we've got the finals at Wembley. Oh, we've got to make it to Wembley. Dortmund or Wolfsburg from Woider? Anybody else? Bayern or Liverpool from Eloise? I'm going that we're gonna get Chelsea or Lazio. Bay's gone with the same as Eloise. Let's have a little look. Wolfsburg or Dortmund? Chelsea or Lazio? Eloise and Bay have called it. We will be at home first for the semi-final. Right, now we've got Spurs. Right, let's have a look at the old calendar. The training regimes. The first one's here. Interesting. So we've got Leicester at home. So we'll attack for the Leicester game. Then we'll defend... Like, right, well, Gegenpress is going here. I'm actually going to attack this week. Why is Leicester on the... Why is Leicester being played on the Sunday? Like, we're just... You just ruined everything, FM. Why is that on the 7th? Makes no sense. No, we were supposed to attack this week. Do you know what? We're going to do attack impatient, and then we are going to do... that. Actually, no, we'll do community outreach here. Oh, no, community outreach is on the Monday. What? Okay, cool. So then... No, let's make this rest. Let's recovery, community outreach. Recovery, Metro. Then let's make that for 1 second recovery, so we can make this there and then that there, and then we'll just do a general attack in here. Yeah, but I'm fairly certain when I set this database up, it was Wednesday, Saturday only. I could be wrong with that. Dedication factor. Turning your underwear inside out saves on washing. That is brilliant. I could have sworn I set it to Wednesday, Sunday. Maybe I didn't. Oh, Laporte's out for 3 weeks. Amazing. Yeah, that's normal in like the UK as well. But like obviously. Also, I bought new hardware. What did you pick up? New keyboard on a new GPU. Nice. Nice. You love to see it. You love to see it. What we've got now is an absolute slog of a wait. The FA Cup's happened. Liverpool are through against Arsenal. Look at how easy that draw is. DOF signed those people. Blackburn are already relegated. They who did they draw against? They drew against Palace. My goodness me, Blackburn have 3 points. Blackburn have 3 points, chat. Are we still okay for wage budget? Yeah, we're still fine for wage budget. Now we've got an international break, it seems. Which is interesting. It's virtually dropped no performance. I have no idea what that means. Okay. I'm hoping it's good for you then. But Blackburn having 3 points in the league after 31 games. They are out of the Champions League. Request summary to inbox, please, gentlemen. Send it this way. The 3060 Ti was too expensive. Okay. I think I've got a 3070 in my PC. Which is POG. And I got them just before they decided to just disappear from the market. So. And then ridiculously rise in price. Could do. Why is Bernardo Silva training to become a striker? Who decided that that was a good idea? I will never know. Start developing the weaker foots. So less money spent on running PC and no need for new PSU. Okay. Interesting. That is all tech jargon, though, that I do not understand. Then I can actually play newer games again. Nice. Adarabio's happy with his playing time. You love to see it. You love to see it. We've got 11 days till the new game. The next game. But we've got Spurs in the Champions League, so we should make the semi-finals at least of the Champions League. Wait before offering a new contract. We're not going to do that. The fact that we might be potentially saying to Pedro Porro, right, you be a squad player. Dumfries is going to become a fringe player and we'll get a new right back in. Our under-18 Premier League club side have won and our under-23s have won as well. So you love to see it. Yeah, you can forget about what you learned playing as a striker. We're not playing him as a striker. Very careful. Yeah, 2 days. That makes sense. Move these guys up to the under 23s. Sure. They could become better than Rodri. He could become as good as Calvert-Lewin, apparently. And he could become better than Tosin. Bernardo Silva's good form. Well, sorry, Nemecha. We'll sell you. We need a new striker in the summer in the window. Or we could just bring back Adam Plzerzek. That's what we could do. Because we've got him just on loan at Leverkusen. We could just bring him onto the bench. There's the problem solved with the striker. Sell Alvarez, sell Nemecha. Live a little. Exactly. We'll just bring back Adam Plzerzek. Spunk money against the wall. Yeah, I'll spunk money on a goalkeeper and some other people. Welcome Lewandowski. I don't know if he would leave Chelsea to become a squad player, babe. He might do. Or, do you know what? Like, we might upgrade Pedro Porro, so then we'll go hello Reece James or hello Trent Alexander-Arnold and spend like 150 million on a right back. The City way. The City way. What? Live a little, exactly. Like, live a little. Just yeah. Here you go, Chelsea. Here's 150 million for Reece James. Come to the Premier League and Champions League winners. Hopefully, Champions League winners. The best wonder kids in football. Or we could bring Yusufa Makoko over, couldn't we? Like, 19 years of age, looks ridiculously good. Bring him in. Have him as a squad player. How much is he worth? 83 to 99 million. You just spend 100 million on a squad player. There's a kid at Wimbledon. He's on loan from Spurs. That would make sense. Centre half at Spurs. There's a new gen already in here. Oh my god, he's an inverted wing back as a right back. That is sensational. We're gonna scout him. Report. We'll fully scout you. Gavi, obviously small. You are left back at Southampton. There's another new gen. We'll scout the new gen. And another one. What? Who's Makoko genuinely? Who's Makoko genuinely gonna replace over Haaland, Mbappe, or Immobile? Like, you think about that, Chuck. You missed your emotes, yeah. I mean, he's very, very good. What would he want, actually? He would want squad player. The kid would genuinely want squad player. It's perfect. It's perfect. We'll sign Yusufa Makoko as a squad player for next season. I mean, this is an absolute Shrek jam, Chuck. Where are you from? On loan from Chelsea. I don't actually recognise your name. Centre midfielder? Not great. You're a ball-winning midfielder with 5 to 10 tackling. I somehow don't think you're a ball-winning midfielder. 11 to 20. Is there any other new gens? There's one at Sam. Where do you play? Where do you play? Central midfield, deep line playmaker, wonder kid. 17 for. I mean, he has the hallmarks of an absolute sensational wonder kid, doesn't he? Right, let's get you on, and we'll get you on the shortlist as well. We'll actually make a new. No, we won't make a new shortlist. But we'll add you to the shortlist as well, and we'll add you to the shortlist as well. And we'll add you to the shortlist. We'll get all of the new gens in this scouted. So there's you. You're just a faceless player. You're a wonder kid. Well, not for 1 week. Good, cancel, please. Yes, we want to fully scout you. And we want to add you to the shortlist as well. You know, get some new gens in the team. I mean, add you to the shortlist. And then get you a scout, a cheeky little scout report. Anywhere else? Oh, yeah, there's you. Shopping time at Man City. Just scout all the Wonder Kids and loan them out. That is what we do at Man City. There's one at Derby. Where are you on loan from? You just have come through Derby. There's an Icelandic Wonder Kid. Oh, now that intrigues me. Now that intrigues me. We could also Block E is ready for the Manchester dominance. Well, it's not domestic cup dominance this season. No, Chuck, just embrace it at this point. But how are you doing, Josh? Hope you're doing well. Right, players set to expire. Mbete, right, DOF negotiate a new contract with you because you might actually hit some potential.
Shalom.
So, yeah. Oh, Hosh Flanner, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. I remember Mr. Josh McNamara. What a goalkeeper he was for me if in the Wildstone save. He was one of the only people I could afford as I was making my way up from League 2. We got him on a free from Man City as well. Youth players set to... Right, let's sort this by potential. Right, Jan David, get yourself a new deal. You, my good sir, get yourself a new deal. You, my new sir, get yourself a new deal. Why do they want too much money? Like, that's not too much money. Like, why can't you agree on a deal with them? Right, get rid of that. Suggest terms. See, there you go. Just offer them what you want. We're Man City. We can afford to give players ridiculously stupid contracts that they don't deserve. Evening, Delvino. Hope you're doing well. I'm doing well. Dad. Yeah, has that been... Was that posted in... Where is Discord? Here we go. Was there some stuff posted? Ah, yes. Yes, it's a madness. It's a madness what happened, but good to see the news as well. We can afford, but we don't IRL. Yeah. This is an absolute tune. It's by Toploader Wider. Did you check the link? What link? What link? Let's have a look. Right, scroll. Brighton. Oh yeah, yeah, I saw that as well. Oh, the Icelandic boys won Young Player of the Month. 5 and 4 for Derby at 18. He might be there. Xavi Simmons. It's one of these players is on our shortlist or something. Calvert-Lewin's won Player of the Month as a squad player. 4 assists. He dedicates it towards me. We've not won Manager of the Month. Saj. Who was that? Who was that improving? Ian, is it Ian Stone? Yeah. Ian Stone. I mean, he's got the hallmarks of a decent player. They're training him as a winger. Get him as a pressing forward on the right. Joe Hart would like to have a word with... Why would Joe Hart like to have a word with me? But this song is in the movie Four Lions being so... Ah, okay. Very wet. Yeah, 3 hydrates. 3 hydrates from Eloise, trying to get me absolutely soaking. Absolutely soaking. Right, Leicester at home first. Where are Leicester in the league? 7th, so we want to play a good team. Then we've got Arsenal. And then we've got... No, then we've got... Is it Spurs? Straight after Leicester. Oh, it is as well. It's the first leg against Spurs. Leicester, then Spurs. 2 huge games. Then we'll rest for Crystal Palace because then we'll beat Spurs up. We'll absolutely beat the living shit out of them. Hopefully, anyway. I don't want to be losing to Spurs. I think I would, just give up on this save if we got knocked out of the Champions League to Spurs. $131 to $154 million. I would sign Reece James for that. Look at this guy. Out there is the. Why? Oh, he's on loan. He's not on our shortlist. Why is there a Geisley player? He must be on loan at somebody. He must be on loan from somebody. Yeah, Leeds. Why? Right, Eloise. Why is Ducks being spam? What is the? Any particular reason for it? Otherwise, we might have to have a little purge. Any particular reason for it? Yeah, have you moved on from frogs? Is that a thing that's now happened? Then what's with the duck spam? No reason, just fancied it. Fair enough. Fair enough. There's a work permit. He's got himself. Who's Borges? Ah, one of the under 21s. I mean, that was an interesting photo. Work permit. We cancelled the renewal then. Sod it. Ducks are whack. Humanoid, welcome in, Mr. Oliver. Hope all is good. Ducks are whack. Yeah, I agree. Cancelo's out with blisters. He'll be fully rested for the Spurs game. You like to see that. Not like the fact that he's going to miss the Leicester game because he's got blisters. Chelsea chase Vinicius Jr. Do we go in? How much money do you reckon we're going to get, chat, in the summer? Well, let's look at the finances. Next season's guaranteed minimum budget is £102 million. £102 million we'll have to spend. Now that we could deal with. That we could work with. Get Reece James in the door. Downgrade Porro. Get Ramsdale in the door. There's a couple new English players in the club. 12.50 and a curly whirly. I mean, that sounds like a great night out. That sounds like a great night out. All you need for a good night out is 12.50 and a curly whirly. We've already qualified for the Europa League and the league. Not even the Conference League. We've qualified for the Europa League. I kind of want to make a crep. Curly whirlies are mid. Yeah, I'd agree with that. A crepe sounds like that sounds quite good. What would you have on your crepe, though? What would you have on it? With raspberry jam. Now, that's a new one. Do you know what, Tosin? You can come in, and Spinazzola can come in, and then we'll bring... No, we won't bring Aymeric or Eric Laporte onto the bench. Who do we bring onto the bench? We'll bring... No, we won't bring Zach Steffen on. Come on now. We'll bring the match. No, we won't bring the match. He wants out. We'll bring Lavia onto the bench. Why the devil not? He can have the number 32. We're going to sort the squad numbers out properly for next season. Nutella and banana, strawberries. They sound nice. Up the Nutella. Crepes are shoes. They're not shoes. That's Crocs. Crocs are shoes. Crepes are bloody delicious. And I used to work in a place... I used to work at a dessert lounge, so I used to make them for people. Now, people were having some savoury ones. Now they were an interesting time. Now this is a kit clash if I've ever seen one. What the fuck's going on here, FM? It's Harvey Barnes and it's Saved by Edison. I prefer dessert crepes, yeah. Savoury ones were interesting. Like, people having ham and cheese in a crepe. I'm like, I'd rather a bit of ice cream, some Oreos and some bits like that on it. Maybe some Nutella. Don't want to be sticking ham and cheese, tomato and, like, spring onion in a crepe. I'd rather have a fajita. Exactly. Exactly. Need to use what's available in your pantry. Yeah, that's sensible. Now I want to. Now we're going full work the space there with a kebab. Pure meat, baby. Oh, Spinazzola, that's lovely from you. Kimmich, Foden, now find the pass. It's Spinazzola down the left. KDB, Haaland's offside. Make savoury ones then sweet. Veal and chicken. Now, I've not had a veal kebab. I've had a lamb kebab. Lamb kebabs are lovely. But I prefer a chicken kebab. I could live purely... I could legitimately just live off of chicken. Without question. Lamb isn't common here in Denmark. Yeah, that makes sense. Porro finds Phil Foden. Mr. Ciro Immobile. He switches the play for Mbappe. KDB. Back to Kylian. Find the cross, Kylian. Interesting ball to Kimmich. Pedro Porro. He drills it into the back of the net. We lead Leicester. Veggie and halloumi kebabs. No, get halloumi. Get that rubbery piece of shit away from me. Chicken doner kebab we have. Lamb doner there is, and then lamb shish and chicken shish. Halloumi, absolutely not. No, I mean in a... No, just get halloumi. I know you don't eat meat, but get halloumi away from... Halloumi is grim. Halloumi... If I wanted to have rubber in my mouth, I'd eat chewing gum. I'd have a chewing gum if I wanted rubber in my mouth. No. Halloumi is rubbery. No, it's just rubbery full stop. Haaland's onside this time. It's 2-0. Falafel, I've not had falafel, but falafel looks decent. Special fried rice. That's a new one from you, Graham. Welcome in, good sir. How the devil are you? But yeah, no, like, halloumi, no chance. Rubber in your mouth, questionable. It's not questionable. You gotta switch it up sometimes. Fried chickpea mash with spices. I might have to have a try of it. De Bruyne, Kylian Mbappe. It's 3. Leicester are in the mud. Tastes good, but is a bit dry. What's its, like, texture? I'm guessing like a mash by the sounds of it. Sausage roll. I mean, again, no, because pastry. I'm a very fussy eater. For a guy with... we're 3-0 up and I've told them it's not good enough and they're happy with it. Whatever works. Whatever works. Let's get a 4th here. Tosin, Chiro. I mean, if Chiro had managed to curl that header in, I'd have been impressed. They're playing Patson Daka from Red Bull Salzburg up front. Interesting. Do you know what? We'll get Calvert-Lewin on the bench. Not on the bench, on the pitch. Replace one 4-star striker with another. Calvert-Lewin for Immobile.
Shalom.
Absolutely sensational. Humanoid Oliver, thank you for the follow. Hope you're doing well. A bit like a Doble. Doesn't sound too bad. I'll have to give it a go. I mean, Kimmich's deflection has taken it straight to Mbappe. Haaland. Kimmich. What are you going to do with it? Haaland's dropped deep. He's found Pedro Porro. Grealish. Haaland's made the deep run. He's onside. It's 4-0. Like a very thick mashed potato. Oh, I love me a good creamy mashed potato. Not gonna lie, love me a nice creamy mashed potato. The lumpy nonsense can get in the bin. The lumpy nonsense can just absolutely get in the bin. Calvert-Lewin, what a chest control that is. Pedro Porro. Kimmich, that's a pen ref. Sean likes it creamy, noted. Mash gets smashed, yep. Haaland for the hat-trick. He's missed it. He scores the rebound. Well done for Calvert-Lewin for pressing that in there. It's 5-0 to Manchester City. In the game of the massive kit clash, we've been able to tell which one's our team. Leicester obviously haven't. Beats until it's phoned me. How did you know, Woider? How did you know? Oh, Mbappe's in behind. It should be 6, Kylian. You really should be finishing that, good sir. Who doesn't? Exactly. If it's not foaming a little bit. You have a camera in your closet. I mean, which one? Because I've got 2 of them. I've got 2 of them. Because there's one like that way as well. So I wanna know. Unless you're not gonna tell me. Do you know what? We'll give Erling Haaland the standing ovation he deserves. And we'll bring Gabriel Jesus on. Of course I won't. Sag. We've got a corner. Make it 6. We want 6. Grealish. We've got 6. Jack Grealish, 9th of the season. You don't save those. It's a wonderful goal. It's a wonderful goal. It's 6 of the best for Manchester City. It could be 7th heaven. It's Ruben Diaz. It's Calvert-Lewin. It's somehow scrambled off the line. And that is it. That is it. That is an excellent win. That is what we need to take into the Spurs game. It's about to be legendary. It's going to be a legendary tie. It's Man City Spurs. I don't know if they've played each other in the Champions League, but who remembers the one in 2019? The Man City Spurs quarter-final? That Spurs went through with on away goals that had just probably about everything you could imagine other than a red card. That second leg. We've qualified for next season's Champions League. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello indeed. Right, where is Twitter? That's Reece James in the van. That's Reece James coming straight away. We're gonna make that bid the moment the season finishes. Reece James will be coming straight in. Classy Erling Haaland on form. Superb in front of goal. We've booked our Champions League ticket. Liverpool can't do that. Imagine not being able to do that. Chelsea are down in 8th. We can't be overtaken by Leeds already. More Man City monies. We all do because how they beat Ajax as well the next round. Yep. It's mental. Absolutely mental. Why have we... Oh. There we go. The Man City monies indeed. You love to see it. And we should probably rest for a day. Pedro Porro is suspended. That is sad. But you know what? We'll deal with it. We will deal with it. Cancelo's also injured. Laporte is also injured. We've got a lot of our back line out. I'm not saying I've got the excuses lined up for if we get knocked out to Spurs. But I've got the excuses ready in case we get knocked out by Spurs. So, you know, we've got that in the works. How are our promises going? How are we doing on the promise front? I mean, I failed like 3 promises. Laporte is now a British citizen. He doesn't need a work permit if we give him a new contract. Scenes you love to see. But yeah, we're gonna be replacing. We're gonna be going on the goalkeeper hunt. Makoko is... He's only a 2.5 star player. This is a 2.5 star player for Manchester City. You tell me... I know how. It's the 11 decision making and 12 concentration. And that's probably where it is, like some of the mentals. Who's scouting's finished here? Declan Rice. We could bring in old Declan Rice. Upgrade to Rodri. Another English boy. 50 million. We could get Declan Rice for 50 million. Would you want squad player? Would expect to start the majority of matches. I don't know who you'd replace Declan. That is the only thing. That would be your only thing. Is because you're not going to replace Kimmich unless we moved Kimmich to right back. We could do that. Then you've got Dumfries as just a third choice right back. Imagine just seeing Denzel Dumfries sitting on the bench as just sitting in the squad as a third choice fullback. Because if you think about it, if we bought Declan Rice in, we played Declan Rice as the DLP, you move Kimmich to fullback, Kimmich stays at fullback, that's a 5-star wingback. It just makes sense. It kind of makes sense. Doesn't it, chat? It kind of makes a little bit of sense. And then we sign a left back. He's ineligible to play because he's played on the same day. Cool, we'll bring Tosin in. But yeah. Laporte's back. Laporte's fine. Laporte is absolutely fine. But yeah. So then you could bring back like Kimmich to right back, drop down thingy, and sign Declan Rice instead. And then get like a world class left back in like Theo Hernandez instead of Cancelo. Haaland. He's laid it to Mbappe. Oh, he's beaten 2 challenges and put it wide. But yeah, then you could replace Cancelo with like Theo Hernandez. Haaland! He's onside! It's a goal for Manchester City. Spurs are in the mud. The early goal. There we go. We'll praise the start. We'll praise the start. Can we win it back high up the pitch? Oh, we forced the mistake. Mbappe. Haaland's in again. He's offside this time. He's offside this time. But we really could. Sign Harry, it's just like sign Harry Kane. Could sign Harry Kane. Just throw like 150 million at Spurs and go, do you want Harry Kane? Here's Harry Kane. Reguilon. Right, we got to stop the cross here, Denzel. Well done. And there's the mistake. Foden, do not give it away. I mean, okay, Mbappe's picked it up. He's got to square it. He does to Haaland. It's 2 inside 20 minutes. This tie could be taken away from Spurs in the first leg. And what a sensational opening 20 minutes it's been. Right, we've headed it away. I mean, it's Harry Kane picking up the ball. What a ball that is. Cristante's offside. I mean, it's a sensational pass from Kane, but it's going to be absolutely fuck all. Absolutely fuck all. There we go. There's the offside flag. The referee we've paid off. He's working wonders for us. We don't need to see the replay. The referee knew. And we've won that back. De Bruyne, Haaland, you've got Immobile making the run in if you need him. You laid it too late. Immobile had to calm his run down. Spinazzola, De Bruyne, Mbappe. Spinazzola's carried on his run. De Bruyne, would he whip it in? Well, one of you whip it in. There it goes. There's Chiro. It's saved and Haaland has a hat-trick inside the opening half an hour. If it's not one of them, it's another one. They're just there to finish everything off. Immobile can't. The keeper saves it. It's back to Haaland. It's 3-0. This tie could already be done and dusted. Almost poured some bad milk into the mix. Oop. De Bruyne. There's the run from Mbappe. Oh, that's a poor crossing. That's a poor crossing. Laporte. Haaland. Immobile. Dumfries is there. Can you find a cross? It's Immobile. It is 4-0 inside 31 minutes. Use cardamom. Okay. Yeah, don't pour bad milk into your crepe mix. Ciro Immobile has made it Manchester City 4, Spurs 0. And it's not even half time. How are we out of both domestic cups? How has that happened? When Haaland... Oh, no, it's not. He's offside. I was about to say when Haaland makes it 5. Spurs are in the mud. They really are. They really, really are. Because FM. I know, Chuck, because FM. I know the reasoning. I'm just still surprised that this ridiculously good team isn't winning a quadruple. They're bringing Tammy Abraham off the bench and playing Harry Kane as a Ramdeuter. Like, make it make sense. Like, Tammy, you could be playing for... We could have Tammy here next season. We could get Tammy. Now, wouldn't that be sensational? Tammy and Calvert-Lewin as backups to that front three. Oh, Haaland has nearly grabbed himself a 4th. Praise the boys. We've scored 4 goals from 5 shots on target. Let's make some subs. Foden's not had the best of games. We'll rest De Bruyne because, you know, he's a little bit knackered. We don't have a left back on the bench. So Spinazzola, you're going to have to make do. We're going to fully change up the engine, and Rodri can come on as well. We want to get a Kylian Mbappe goal, chat. That's what we next want. I mean, if he can set up another one, that'd be even better, even nicer. Oh, it's a good save from Lloris. He's finally saved something, chat. He's finally made a save. He's found Son on the right, up against Spinazzola, who whips in across. Ederson flaps at it. Dumfries clears. And now there's the counter. Chiro had to lay the pass earlier, but he's going to dribble with it. He's being a bit more mobile than his name might suggest. Grealish, Erling Haaland, Bernardo Silva. Dumfries has whipped in the cross. It's Haaland. It's 5. Yes, I've seen that, James. Oh, it feels so good to just absolutely demoralise Spurs. We do love to see it, Oliver. We do love to see it. It's humiliation of the highest degree. Erling Haaland with 4. Spurs had 1 shot on target the entire game. That is the complete performance. Sorry, Eloise. Not sorry fully. Being shown for the fraud he is, yeah. He's been shown up a few times this window. And last summer as well, he got shown up a couple of times. Which is interesting. Hansi Flick is Spurs manager. Oh, that's unfortunate. Why does he have no image? Interesting. Haaland in top form. 4 goals from you, King Erling. 24 and 21 starts in the Premier League. 8 in 6 starts. He's on 39 goals in 33 starts this season with 8 assists. He has stolen the Ciro Immobile show, hasn't he? Ciro Immobile is 34 years old and looks like that still. Like, he is still very, very good. Does he have a side preference, Immobile? How can we tell if he has a side preference? Is it in here? Ah, he prefers to be in the middle in a 3-man grouping. Interesting. What about Haaland and Mbappe? I'm guessing Haaland's probably the same, right? No side preference. Interesting. And Mbappe. Prefers to be in the left in a 2-man pairing, yeah. So we have 2 players that prefer to... Haaland, technically, with no side preference, could go on the right. And then move Immobile into the middle. We could do that, but maybe it would get Chirma. You can do it with centre-backs as well. People are unhappy. Diaz and Thingy are not happy, but De Bruyne's calm. That's all we care about. KDB can be happy. We could sell. We're selling Ederson anyway in the summer, so like, you know, it is what it is. Like, if you're gonna be at a squad like City, you're gonna have to be prepared that you're gonna be a fringe player. Probably. Has gone to the final match again. Who's challenging? That was an anticlimax. That was very much an anticlimax. Campaign steps up for Haaland to win goal 50. I'm not surprised, to be honest. It's possibly why Immobile's not doing as well. He's only on 21 this season. We might have to address that. Because Mbappe and Immobile right now don't have a nice link between them. Right, Pedro Porro suspended. It doesn't matter. Everybody is getting rested. We'll do this. And then that. And then John Stones in. And Spinazzola in. And then Rodri in. And then Bernardo Silva in. And Jack Grealish and Calvert-Lewin and Jesus. No, Alvarez goes in the middle. Jesus on the left. There we go. Right, there we go. Team is ready. Bullions is currently, depending on results, Bullion could top the group. Ooh. So Owen's actually doing well in a draft for once. Sensational. You love to see it. You actually love. You love to see it. I might become bottom of the rankings at one point. Goodness, the chaos. Indeed, Chuck. Not really. 7 points from 5 games. They're all just shit in the bed then, it seems. Bernardo Silva laid the pass. He's found Grealish. Oh, that is poor. Why is Chuck's... Is it shit the bed in here? Yeah. Interesting. Apparently, Chuck is no longer a mod or a sub in my chat right now, which is interesting. When he wasn't about 10 minutes ago. Calvert-Lewin. Alvarez! Oh, hello, Julian. You've got a point to prove, good sir, and you fired us into the lead. Now it's back. It's literally just that one message, and none of your badges showed up. But then lost his last 2. Ooh. That is first time on the volley, Julian. Sensational. Do you know what? You're getting your own individual praise for that one. You're back. Yeah, you're back. Hamza Chowdhury's at Crystal Palace. That's an interesting transfer. Elise. Can't find Zaha. Pero, can we close you down? Like let's press, boys. That is not you're pressing, you're closing them down, but then you're not putting your foot in. Let them know you're there. There we go, Rodri. That's good from you. Jesus. Spinazzola. Jesus. Bernardo Silva. Spinazzola. You find the cross, good sir. One of you find a cross. There we go. There's Calvert-Lewin. There's 2-0. Easy as that. Once you find the cross, you can just nod it into the back post. Nod it in. It's sensational. And Liverpool aren't winning right now, which is even better. Even fucking better. We're flying. We're flying. Dumfries. He can't find... Oh, he's found Calvert-Lewin. I mean, that's hit the bar from a deflection, and that will be the highlight. Sensational stuff. Leeds are beating Liverpool. The title is coming home. You can just feel it inch ever closer the more games we advance, as Jack Grealish should score. He really should score. The title, we're going to be Premier League champions. 3 seasons in this save so far, and it's looking like we're going to win the league title in all 3 of them, which is not normally how I do in FM. Normally I win all the cups and then absolutely shit the bed in the league. It's 2-0 to Leeds, and their Champions League hopes and prayers are taking a massive boost whilst doing so. I can't believe that I'm probably going to win 3 league titles in a row. I don't think I've ever done that before in FM. Jesus, Calvert-Lewin down for Alvarez. He looks off. He looks off. I'm not going to celebrate that one. There we go. There's the offside decision. I was correct. Sean being right for once. Yeah, I'm just as shocked as you are. Azada Abayo somehow can't turn it in. Again, I'm just as shocked as you are. I mean, there's a free kick with a bit of build-up. Bernardo Silva, you know what to do, good sir. Top bins it right there. There we go. There's the 3rd. Sensational. Utterly sensational. Bernardo Silva at his finest. Bernardo Silva, that is beautiful from you, good sir. Owen drafted Zuma. You know, that's that. I don't know, mate. That sounds a bit dodgy. He is good. He is good in this game, though, Zuma. I can see why he's drafted him. Personally, I wouldn't because of said previous reasons, but you know, each to their own. Let's get a fourth, chat. Let's get a fourth. Why not? How's the 100 going, Abby? By the way, if you're paying attention to that. Right, we've just allowed Edward in behind to score. That's annoying. Owen is not bad. Southern Brave likely to win. Okay. Did they televise the draft this year? Or was there not a draft? And was it just the same teams as last year? There was a T20 in Bristol and you forgot. Yeah, I would be match 2, bae. I think the teams have changed slightly. I know the captains tend to stay the same. Well, we're gonna stay the same. But other than that, I have no real knowledge. Do we have Kimmich on the bench here? Kimmich's gonna go to right back for Dumfries. We might give Kimmich the Philip Lahm number of 21 next year. I don't think anybody has it. I don't think anybody has it. And if nobody has it, we're giving him the 21. It wouldn't be any of the front three, and De Bruyne is 17. Yep, brave one. Congrats to the brave. Oh, Rodri, that is wonderful play from you. Yes, I know that. I know, obviously, Stokes has pulled out of the 100 for the same reason. I know, I know, like, Stokes. I know a few of the test team have that are in the 100. With 30 balls left, Jesus. Jesus. Well, we've just beat Crystal Palace. Now we've got Spurs away. If we bottle it against Spurs, Pope hasn't. Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Just say what you think of the tournament, lad. Yeah. I'm actually going to the 100 at Lords. The in a couple of weeks. I can't remember the exact day. But we're 10 points clear with 6 games to go. Right. I am going to quickly, because I need one, go for a cigarette break. So I will be back in a minute, chat. Grab yourselves a beveragino, fill up your water bottles and all that if you need to do so. I will be back in a few minutes. We are back. We are back. We are back. We are back. Here we go. Bernardo Silva with a goal and an assist. From central midfield, you love to see it. You love to see it. 6:30. Games are basically on every day. They are with the 100, yeah. And then on the weekends, I think they're double headers, and some midweeks are double headers as well. With Z100. I mean, he is a 5-star potential player. Current championship standard. He's better than what we had scouted, but he still can't like. He has no first touch. He has the Romelu Lukaku first touch. He's not bad. Like, he's not bad. We can deal with that. We can deal with that. Vinicius Jr. going to Chelsea. I also picked up the Peppernerton. The final one I have, the milk chocolate ones. But they are heavily melted. So we're gonna have to really dig deep because they are pretty much stuck together. I'm gonna have to get some scissors to probably open this properly so I can actually enjoy them and eat them. Sometimes 2 double headers a day, yes, as well. But now we have Spurs next. We have Spurs next, right? Let's that please. Was it attacking? Didn't we just have an attacking week? Yes, we did. We meant to have a defensive week. We meant to have a defensive week here because we want to be more solid for the away game, and then probably another defensive week because we've got Arsenal away. You know. Okay, yeah. Normally the double headers are like the 2 double headers a day or weekend stuff. Can we even the chocolate has actually stuck to each other. It is mental. Oh, we got one. We've got one. That what happened? Because we went to Amsterdam on the really hot pipe, and my bag was in Roy's car, and for some reason the other 2 were fine. This one just decided it was going to completely and utterly melt away. So it's a little bit annoying, but we move. We'll figure something out. Team selection for Spurs, it's gonna be the same team we've started the majority of the season. London's. I can't remember. Because me, my mum, my dad, and my sister, the 4 of us in the house have 2 teams each, which we back, and we have £1 on it each. And if one of the whoever wins basically gets the pound from the other 3, something a little bit, something small, just to have for the family. And I can't remember which ones I have now. I don't know if I have one of the London ones or not. We didn't change the bench. Oh well. If we need to massively change this, Phil Foden, there you go, you're motivated now. That's better. We want another 5-0 chat. We want to put 10 past Spurs across 2 legs. We want to put 10 past Spurs across 2 legs. Now that would be sensational. Tammy is a... What are you? You're a regular starter there, so you probably would want squad player. I'm very much considering getting Tammy in. Imagine bringing selling Nemecha and Alvarez, and bringing in Tammy, and bringing back Klerzek as well. That would be sensational. I guess I support the hoops. Double header on a Sunday. Nice. Chelsea. Oh, Fede DeMarco's been sent off. Chelsea are winning. We've got Liverpool or Bayern in the semi. I've just remembered. And at the moment, it's going to be Bayern. Kimmich with the corner. Haaland heads over. That would be a good one. Yeah, Headingley. That wouldn't be too difficult for you to get to, would it? That wouldn't be too difficult to get to. We're comfortably seeing ourselves through here. Spurs have not let. Well, they've put 5 shots. They've had more shots in this game than they did in the first leg. But you know, the 5-0 aggregate scoreline is very telling in this right now. Osen's sounds like a team you'd support. Wales being forgotten once. Look, yeah. Right, let's make some changes. Immobile's not had the best game. We'll bring that. Mbappe can have a break as well. We'll put Jack Grealish up front. Why not? And then we'll bring De Bruyne off, and we'll bring Bernardo Silva on as well. Like, it's just ridiculous that Bernardo Silva basically is a squad player, is an important player that we're playing as a squad player. Chelsea are heading through. Dortmund are heading through. Bayern look like they're heading through, and we're obviously gonna be joining the 3 of them in the semi-finals. As Foden drives forward, he's got Calvert-Lewin making the run. It's Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's his 19th of the season, and we lead late on against Spurs. We don't have 10, but we've put 6 past them in the quarter-final. It could be 7. It could be 7. Laporte. Cancelo. Bernardo Silva. Ruben Diaz. Kimmich. Calvert-Lewin. Oh, this is sensational passing play. Porro whipping across, son. No, we're working in that. Oh, Bernardo's hit the post. Lo Celso's coming forward up the other end. Let's not give away a pen. I don't mind if we concede, really. I just don't want to, like, give away a pen. He's offside. It's absolutely fine. It's game over. It's game, set, and match. Spurs' Champions League dream bottled for another year. I mean, I say bottled. They were 5-0 down after the first leg. Welsh Fire have one of the nicer shirts. I think one of them is McCoy's. One of them... Oh, that's right. I remember it via the sponsors. I have McCoy's and Butterkist as my 2 sponsors. Manchester Originals is McCoy's. Well, we've received another 9 million. We're playing Bayern Munich in the semi-final. Let's get a tweet out. There we go. Oh! It is a big deal. There's Pombes. There is. It's a top manager raid. FMTM. Welcome in. Welcome in. How the devil are we? How the devil are we? Right, let's get... Oh. Chuck, I was about to say, don't do the shout out command because of the fact that you need to just spam the link, unfortunately, because... There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're not following FMTM, it's a draft tournament I have taken part in every season bar this one. And, yeah, it's a great tournament. Go and check them out. They've got their own sort of comms page there. Thank you very much for the raid. How the devil are we? We've just knocked Spurs out of the Champions League, thrashing them by 6-0 on aggregate. And we've drawn Bayern Munich in the semi-finals. We are, for those of you that don't know who I am Sean. We are currently on Glory Hunter. And we are at Manchester City with the oil money. First 2 seasons we was at Lazio. We won everything in Italy. We've come to England after Pep left City, and we are in our first season at City. We are currently on course to win the Premier League and are in the semi-finals of the Champions League. We were knocked out of both domestic cups though and couldn't win the Community Shield. But in the league, it's pretty much nothing short of sensational. Just 2 points slipped up at home all season, and we've beaten Liverpool home and away already. We've got this left to play this season. We're going to try and get through it all, plus a potential Champions League final tonight. First Lazio with the and then City with the blood money. Yeah, we've gone for the hated route in this save. We've not gone for the liked teams at all. Bullions topped the group. Owen came second and Don third and Mulch last. Yeah. Mulch was expected to come last in the group though. Did you win the UCL with Lazio? We didn't, but we won the Europa League with Lazio. We won the league in both seasons we were there, and we won the Coppa Italia in season 2. And then we won the Europa League in season 1, and we've left for pastures new. It's progress, Bay. Don needed 1 point from 3 games to win the group and lost all 3. Ouch. Ouch. We do have a Google sheet for the save. We are going a bit crazy. The first sheet has everything we've got to win in the season, in the save, in the 20 years. And what we have currently won and what we're up to. And then any other added on extras off to the side. And then each season, we're putting the team of the season together. And then we're doing a player of the year vote. Which chat can get involved with. It goes to poll on chat at the end of the season. So stick around if you want to do that. We're coming up towards the end of April. Mount with the hydrate. But yes, we won the League, the Cup, and the Europa League. We didn't win the Champions League. We were in the Champions League, but got knocked out by Man City, who then we ended up going to. So, you know, it could be worse. It could be better. But yeah. Right, 2 players are lacking in fitness slightly. What do we have? I should have, when we was looking at the schedule, I should have checked if we have a midweek game. We do. We have Arsenal in midweek, so we're resting for the Norwich game. We are resting for the Norwich game. Dumfries comes in. We've got Stones and Adebayo as our backup centre halves. Spinazzola comes in at left back. Rodri. Oh yeah, and by the way, if you haven't noticed already, we have the best front 3 in world football right now. It's a ridiculous front 3, and then we have Calvert-Lewin, Gabriel Jesus, and Julian Alvarez as their backups. Yeah, and we have 175 million to spend in the summer next season. I mean, Jesus Christ. There's your 5 hydrates. 4 from Eloise and 1 from Jono. Oh, and now Palik's coming in with the hydrate as well. 2 of them as well. I might have to put a cooldown on this hydrate, otherwise I'm going to end up pissing myself live on stream. And that would not be what I would want to be doing. Oh, and we are gonna drown, aren't we? We're gonna drown. Content, yes, it might be, but pride-wise and ego, not great. And I do have a massive ego, so, like, you know. And then go full Bear Grylls and have to drink it. For the OnlyFans, maybe. No worries, man. Yeah, I might have to change that in the spreadsheet. Because I realised I picked 2 teams that are in light blue. And it doesn't work well with a white background on the spreadsheet. So, Calvert-Lewin, Dumfries, someone find a cross. No, we're going to work it. John Stones, he's basically playing as a holding midfielder there. Spinazzola finds Calvert-Lewin. 20 for the season off the bench for Calvert-Lewin. I've been good, man. John, I hope you're doing well as well. Spinazzola with a cross of absolute delight. Calvert-Lewin, who does he lose? Anguilleri. Absolute mare. I really hope the board finds a reason to sack me. If I win the league and the Champions League, I very much doubt they're going to sack me. Just so you're forced to do this with a harder club, yeah. Grealish. Oh, Calvert-Lewin's in behind for 2-0. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed an absolute sitter. That should be 2. I'll find another easy team, don't worry. Calvert-Lewin, there's his second goal. It is the OPZ 22, yeah. If you exclamation mark skin, Panic, it's there. We did sign Calvert-Lewin in January, so there is a bit of Everton in there as well. It's 3-0, Adarabioyo. Let's go. Brilliant header. No problems, Palik. Hope you're doing well anyway, good sir. Oh. I mean, Adarabioyo there just deciding to completely stand still. But now Dumfries is in behind. Is he going to get on the score sheet? No, he finds Calvert-Lewin, who finds Jack Grealish. It's 4-0 in 13 minutes. It's 4-0 in 13 minutes. Yep. We're that good. Or Norwich, because this isn't even a bad Norwich side. Norwich are in the top half. They're level on points with Spurs, who we played in the Champions League quarter-finals this season. So this isn't a bad Norwich team, but they are now 5-0 down because Calvert-Lewin's grabbed himself a hat-trick. Where's Michael when you need him to absolutely rip me a new one? Where is Mr. MT13 when you need him? Grealish. Jesus. Just drive at him. Bernardo Silva. Grealish, that's a pen. That's a pen if I've ever seen one. Who's going to be on it? That's the thing. Because Calvert-Lewin's already got his hat-trick. Is it Alvarez again? It is Alvarez. It's 6-0, and we've not even reached the half hour. This feels like I'm playing Palace and Abby's network save. Bless their little cotton socks, Norwich. Why is Alvarez? I'm guessing, yeah, because it's not clicked off. Bernardo Silva. Calvert-Lewin's in for a fourth. He's dragged it wide. Wow. I don't think you can get much more of a perfect first half than that. Keep going. Keep going. Everyone's above a 7. Enjoying on later. Yeah. It's amazing how different people come into it at different times. Calvert-Lewin's hit the bar. This man could have had 5 in the game. He could have had 5. He could have had 7. Rashika. Let's win it back off of them. We want 7. We don't want to stop. Win that, Dumfries. Love that from you. Edison with the long pull up. Calvert-Lewin's won the header. Alvarez to Jesus. Oh, it's straight at the keeper. It has tickets for £18. That's pretty good, yeah. I think my ones for Lords were like 30 for the double header. I mean, that's roughly what they were. It was about 30. Alvarez is on the free kick. He's not, is he? Oh my god, he's hit the bar. He has no right to. He has no right to get that anywhere near the target. He has absolutely no right. We've hit 90 points already. Do we do this to poor Norwich? Yes, we do. We give the front three a standing ovation. And we bring Immobile, Haaland and Mbappe for the final 25 minutes. Yeah, double header does, yeah. On a Tuesday, Sag. That's probably why they're 18 quid. Big Sadeg indeed. But yeah, if it's a double header, it's the women's and the men's at the same time. Well, not at the same time, but same stadium, one women first, men second. Was the way it went last year. Dumfries, he's found Erling Haaland, and Santos is keeping Norwich down to just at 6. Bernardo Silva, now it's 7. You're not going to deny Erling Haaland. It's his 44th of the season. That's number 40 for Haaland for the season. I wish there was like any good cricket in North Wales. Well, it's the English and Wales Cricket Board, isn't it, Mal? So I'm surprised there isn't. I mean, there is Cardiff, where there is games normally played, but that's South Wales. So, I mean, Dumfries has just gifted that to them. Oh my God, Tamezi, what a girl! If you've had Man City players in your FPL this week, defensively wise, and you've just watched Tamezi do that, you're absolutely fuming. Well, you're fuming at Denzel Dumfries, but then you're absolutely you're absolutely just throwing something across the room, aren't you? There's only yeah. Grealish can't find the pass. That is the Manchester United Fred playing for Norwich, yes. 7-1, yeah. It's not even the biggest win we've had this season. Mbappe, it's off the... Right, Immobile. Right, Haaland's got you out of jail, Chiro, there. It's 8-1. I don't even think this is the biggest win in a competitive match this season. I'm fairly certain we've hit 10. Then you watch that and here we go. See, no, I'm the opposite way. I got into cricket through watching Test cricket. I watched the long 5-day format of cricket and love it. Could sit and watch a game of Test cricket for all 5 days. The 100 or T20 is your way into cricket now, because it's especially if you go to the game, because it's just an absolute piss up for a couple of hours. Whereas your test match cricket is just a massive piss up, but for the entire day. If you go to a test match, and then they have the plastic cups, they'll form a beer snake throughout the stand, throughout the day, and you just have to like hold it until it gets to you. And it's ridiculous how high it goes. It'll go from the bottom to the top, like top of the stand. Dumfries, Immobile, cleared away. We're just experiencing the end game highlight of an 8-1 win. We don't need an end game highlight for this one, FM. We really don't. It's an absolute procession, though, chat. Test match cricket is not stupid long. There is someone in the county championship this season, that's a 4-day format, that got 410 not out in his innings, which is a new county championship world record. I think it's a cricket high, like, innings. It's ridiculous batting. He was out there for probably a good 2.5 to 3 days, just batting consistently, and scored 410. I wish I could have watched it in full. Sam Northeast. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name. Have Liverpool lost again? Oh, no, we've just played a game more than... Right, if we're 13 clear, there's 5 to go. We're 2 wins from the title. I'm pretty certain we're 2 wins from the title. Come. Yes, Coco. J&G Meekin. It's no JD Meekin. We've won the Under-18s Premier League as well. You love to see it. A Conference League place goes to the league. Yep. Because Liverpool are in the final. We'll attend the presser. We've got Arsenal next, then Villa at home, then the Bayern game, then Everton, then, the run into the season is mental. Unfortunately, no JD. No. Up the come indeed. I think it calls, if you've got 7 TV in there, I think it calls for one of those. I think it does. It just calls for one of them. Haaland has hit 25 league goals. He's hit 40 overall. He's played 34 games. He's played 39 games, got 41 and 8. You then have Calvert-Lewin on 22 from 12 from 19 sub appearances. Pretty good going. You've got Immobile on 21 from 35. You've got Mbappe on 24 from 33. Just goals galore. Just goals galore. Welcome in, Xhaka. Hope you're doing well. Speaking of Xhaka, we're playing Arsenal next. One of the best for this game. It's so nice, this skin. It's so clean. It's the best I've seen as well. I hope they just play farmers. If you wanna get I'm gonna have to find this account on Twitter quickly. Is it Village Cricket? I think it's just like Village Cricket. It's called. Is it this one? I don't think it's this one. I don't think it's this one, but there's one. There's an account that's great. Is it Only Village? It's Only Village Cricket. No, there's definitely one about Village Cricket, and it's so good. It's so good because it just has some videos of the most ridiculously stupid things to happen in cricket, like the county, like at the like Sunday League level, and some of it is just madness. It's just madness. I can't remember what it's called, but it's so good. I can just sit. I can't remember what it is, and I don't follow it, and I need to follow it. But like, it's just you just sit there. I can just like some people can scroll through TikTok. I could just go back and scroll through all their old tweets of some of the funny videos and just absolutely piss myself to it. It's great. It's just. It makes me fall in love with cricket again. It makes me fall in love with cricket all over again. I'd love to yeah, I need to go and watch some more county cricket as well. Cancelo's back fit. Perfect time for Man City's trip to Arsenal. Who wants Cancelo? Real Madrid want Cancelo. Well, I mean, I might be open to the idea of selling Cancelo, buying Theo Hernandez, and then still just having a ridiculously overpowered left back again. And then like, because we actually currently don't have a left-footed fullback right now. Now Arsenal need a win here to get to help their Champions League hopes. We need a win to help our title hopes. I mean, our title hopes are pretty good anyway right now. But, like, you know, if we can wrap it up sooner rather than later, That would be really, really nice. Is that Curtis Jones at Arsenal? I mean, Sesko has put Arsenal in front. Is that Curtis Jones at Arsenal? That is Curtis Jones at Arsenal. Liverpool fans, thoughts? Arsenal fans, thoughts? Abby is not happy. Arsenal are battering us at the start of this game. We need an early game berate. I mean, it's the Egyptian king, Mohammed El Neni. Of course you would. Cancelo's giving it away. We have not turned up here. Do we think the league's done, boys? Ramsdale, you're coming to us next season, mate. So, I wouldn't get too comfortable between the Arsenal sticks. That's So Village, that's it. That's the Twitter account. Aston Villa top after 10 games. That's mad. We still trail to Benjamin Sesko's goal. I don't like that. Porro, Immobile, right. Immobile, go around the outside like a trailer park girl. I know you've got the trailer park girl vibe in you. Mbappe saved by Ramsdale. Why am I signing Ramsdale? Because I don't like Ederson. Ederson pissed me off on Monday, Coco, so I'm getting rid of him. And I'm signing Ramsdale instead. Or another, just a better goalkeeper. But Ramsdale's good in this game, isn't he? Sesko's in. Okay, it's saved by Ederson. Who would you want then? As a resident Man City fan, Coco, who would you want? Who do you look at? Kakir, ultimate meta guy. I'll have a look at him. I'll have a look at Kakir. I don't know. It's probably Chakir more than Kakir, but you know, Kakir sounds funnier. I've just praised when we're 1-0 down. I've clicked the wrong shout. I'm an absolute idiot, chat. Idiot sandwich. Get the Gordon Ramsay emote out in chat. The idiot sandwich emote. Right, Immobile. Mbappe. Right, lay Haaland. I mean, it's got to Haaland in the end, and he's missed it anyway. See, Ramsdale's playing out of his skin here. Livakovic. Now, Livakovic would be somebody I'm tempted to sign. Bays redeemed a song request. Let's have a look at this. She bangs. Interesting. Bit of Ricky Martin again. I mean, Foden's missed. Right, we're going to make some changes. People aren't playing well. Right, when we need a goal, we do Immobile for Calvert-Lewin. Foden off Grealish can come on. And De Bruyne's on a 6.5, so Bernardo Silva comes in instead. Vladikodimos. I'm probably not going to sign Vladikodimos purely because... I mean, actually, I can seem to pronounce the name. Berate. Right, with 20 minutes to go, we're losing still. We don't like this losing malarkey. Losing? What's losing? You tell me I'm losing. I don't like this chat. We'll give them all a scout. We've had a 2xG. Ramsdale's on a 7.8. See, this is why we're looking at signing Ramsdale. He looks like that. He looks very, very good. Throw the water ball. That's just our second defeat of the season. That is just our second defeat in the league this season. And we've lost to Arsenal. Oliver's going to be happy, though. You leave Ramsdale alone, Mark. I'm sorry, okay? Okay, he might be converted to the oil side of life. It just might have to be done. So they close it to 7 with 4 games. I think we're still like 3 games away or something like that. Yeah, Ederson is shit. Yeah, we can agree on that. See, we're already buttering up Ramsdale in the press as well. It's happening, chat. I feel like it's got to happen now. We've been talking about it too much, but we'll have a look at... Just bring Zach Steffen back. Zach Steffen's here, Coco. He is here. I just couldn't remember where he is. There's Zach Steffen. But I doubt we're going to be using... Bring Bazunu back. Bazunu's here as well. Where is he? Did we loan him out? No, there he is. There he is. There's Gavin Bazunu. There's Big Gav. No, I didn't tell you I sold him. I'm not a liar. I said I thought he was sold, but didn't realise he was in the under-23s. Because I didn't realise he was still 22. So... That's the difference. Is he good? Who? Bazunu? I can get him back up again for you. That's what he looks like at 22. This is like April 24 in save. So, like... I think he'll probably get an upgrade next season as well, because he's at Southampton now. So I think that might be something that is done. Right, we could actually beat Man United to win the league. No, actually, it would be Everton. I mean, we're still 2 wins from the title. Because, what? We're 10... Right, so they've got, what? 34, 35, 36. So they've got 5 games left. So they can get 15 points. Yeah, so we're 2 wins from the title. So maybe I can buy him. Will be Palace. How much is he? Again, let me have a look. Game. There we go. Bazunu. He's valued at 20 to 24 million. And then I'll save he's got a contract until 2027 that started in 22. So he's valued at, he's probably going to cost you about 25 mil to sign. Right, we rest for this game because we've got Bayern in midweek. So we don't really want to be missing out. Jesus out here. Alvarez out there. No worries, dude. Hope you're doing well, Pazzo. Welcome him. Glory Hunter is... It's glorious. The thing is as well is we're on course to win 2 trophies in each season as well. So 2 trophies a season isn't bad. Grealish in, Calvert-Lewin scores again. I'm telling you what, Dominic Calvert-Lewin we might just have to rejig Haaland and Immobile around. Just to see if we can get more out of Chiro. Because right now, Calvert-Lewin's looking like he's going to replace him. We was Lazio. So we were Lazio for the first 2 seasons. And then Guardiola left Man City, and we took his job. And we were the fans' first choice as well. Spinazzola, Jesus, squares it across, Alvarez can't score. Julian, maybe if you wanted to stay here and your morale wasn't so much in the mud, you might have scored that one. But you know. Brandon Williams at Villa. I don't know if I like that move. She does bang indeed. Watkins. Let's not concede. This has not been the... I mean, who is that? That's Calvert-Lewin, isn't it? Calvert-Lewin went to break legs there. I think City will win the Premier League again. And I support Chelsea. Oh, Alvarez. Oh, that's a penalty. And that should be a red card. Mings has not attempted to play the ball there. Get him off the pitch. He's last man as well. Like, have a word with him. Only a yellow. Alvarez scores the pen, though. It's 2. Chelsea looks strong. Defensively, I'm still not sure. I still think we need a couple more players. Donkey Mings indeed. Don't allow complacency to creep in. They're motivated. We are 2 wins from the title. This is one of them. We can win the league against Everton. Bernardo Silva's putting this top bins. Oh, he's at the beans. I mean... Well, Brighton have not agreed a deal with anybody right now, so... That's kind of good news that Barcelona haven't agreed a deal. But the one thing I do love to see is Fabrizio Romano being made to look like an absolute kipper on Twitter. He's been made to look like an absolute mug. Here we go, tweeted and confirmed. Only for Brighton to come out and absolutely just tell him, nope, that's not the case. Jesus makes it 3-0. We are 3 points from the title, chat. We were born in the same hospital. What do you mean? What do you mean, Bay? I is slightly confuzzled. We was going to make changes. Dumfries has missed that. I have Spinazzola, yeah. We sold Zinchenko. Oh, myself and Tyrone Mings. Interesting. Yeah, we sold Zinchenko in January, Coco. And so we bought Spinazzola in. Foden on. Kimmich on. And Cancelo on. Wait, what? Wait, what, Eloise? Was that the RH stare? What? What? Why am I being stared at, Coco? What? What? Oh, that's a great ball. Dominic, he doesn't miss those. He doesn't miss those. What are we... What's the issue? Oh, just very stareable. It is true. I mean, Eloise Bay and Tyrone Mings. Now, that's a threesome I never thought I'd see today. Now, what are you... Like, what are people... Like, I mean, I am stareable. It is true. People just find them... I've walked down the street and I just see people consistently staring at me. I don't know if it's because I've got something weird on my face or if it's just because I'm that good looking. You didn't want to feel left out. Yeah, that's fair enough. Ashley Barnes used to go to your secondary school. Interesting. My secondary school was on a TV show. And Ashley Barnes is in there as well. Now that's a foursome. It's probably because you're stark naked. I wish I was, Mal. I wish I was. 3 points off the title. Doesn't matter what Liverpool do. If Liverpool don't win their game, if Liverpool lose their next one, then we're champions as well. But I want to win it on the pitch myself. I want to win it on the pitch myself. And that you're going to head off. No worries, Mal. Liverpool booked their Champions League ticket in emphatic style. Emphatically. He's probably not going to improve, is he? Fully scout him, though. Declan Rice is fully scouted. I'm still tempted by Deckers. I am still tempted by Declan Rice. As a squad player, potentially, if he wants it. But, you know. That is only if he wants it. Right, it's Bayern Munich in the Champions League, chat. For a place in the final. It's the first leg. And then we've got them away, and we've got Everton in between. Everton are in a Bayern Munich sandwich. And then we've got Man United and Southampton to finish the league campaign off with before a potential Champions League final. The first one of this save. The first one for us on stream since the Barcelona days. The Barcelona days. Who remembers back in the good old days of the Spanish and homegrown Barca rebuild? Those were the days. Where we first fell in love with Luis Alberto, of all people. When we first fell in love with Luis Alberto. And what a player he was. Won the Ballon d'Or for us. That's how good he was. Season 2 Ballon d'Or winner. It was 2 or 3 anyway. Just absolute machine from that AP attack role in central midfield. In a 4-3-3 that we had with all 3 of them being playmakers. The reminiscence, the memories of those days. Liam Delap wins Player of the Month. Gelhardt wins it. Who is on our shortlist there? Calvert-Lewin wins back-to-back Player of the Months. Back-to-back Player of the Months for Dominic Calvert-Lewin. It's very good. Javi Gallan won it. That's an interesting Player of the Month. Calvert-Lewin dedicates it to us there. Alvarez was only 3rd, and we came. He wins 4 matches and gets more points than us. Like, what is this? It's probably because he beat us. It's probably what it was. Very good. Yeah, Gelhardt is a player that can develop pretty well in this game. It's very rare that he does, but if he does, he's really good.
Shalom.
He's really, really good. Zan, thank you very much for the follow, my dude. Hope you like having a good time. Haaland is back in 2 days. We're missing Haaland. It's fine, right? Calvert-Lewin comes in and Mobile goes in the middle. That's what we do. That's what we do. That is what we do. We keep Haaland on the bench just in case we need him. We didn't bring another striker onto the bench. We probably should have. Probably should have. That is my own fault. But Nagelsmann. Nagelsmann could never. Nagelsmann could never. It's going to be a Man City day. I can feel it. Chiro's going to get on the score sheet. Calvert-Lewin is. Mbappe is. They're all going to have a good game. And we're going to enjoy it. There we go. See, Cancelo gets out to Mbappe. And here is the counter. Here is the counter. It's Mbappe on his own. It's straight at Neuer. It's straight at Neuer. It's not really what you want to see from the first highlight. A shot straight at the keeper. But it's better that it's our shot than their shot. So, you know. Swings and roundabouts. Cancelo, Porro in. Oh, it's Calvert-Lewin. It's the same throw-in system that works for us so well at St. Johnstone. And it's Dominic Calvert-Lewin there. I'd love to do a train with some people who've been here today. I would as well. What a ball that is from Porro. I don't know where Neuer thinks he's going. And Calvert-Lewin has a simple header. And we lead Bayern Munich by a goal to 0. He did, yes. I did know that. Ugh. Stretchy, stretchy, stretcher. The fact this highlight's still going intrigues me. Intrigues me decently. I didn't know how he had it, but I knew he had played for them. Gnabry, Adeyemi, just stop the runs from Gnabry and Sane and we're okay. No, that's down to Goretzka. There's Thomas Müller and it's wide. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. They can take shots that go wide all day, every day. We don't mind them. Dortmund are beating Chelsea as well. Interesting. Interesting. He applied for... Didn't get it. It's probably because he hasn't lived there. Even though he's represented their country at different levels. I don't think he's ever... Has he lived there? He might not be, but he might just not be there enough to apply and perfectly qualify for it. Immobile's on a 6.4. What is Chiro up to these days? This is not the Chiro we fell in love with at Lazio. That is for certain. Pedro Porro. Down the line to Calvert-Lewin. You've got Chiro in the box. Find him, please. Get this man a goal. It's Immobile. Ah, oh, he's not lived there, no. I told you he's a flop. He's not a flop. Oh, Calvert-Lewin with a brace, though. In a Champions League semi-final, when you have Haaland, Mbappe and Immobile at the club, and they're all being shown up by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. You know it's a good day. You know it's a good day. It's City 2, Bayern 0. It's going to be 3 here, isn't it? It's Ruben Diaz. It is 3. Book our tickets to Wembley, chat. The Champions League final is on its way. The Champions League final is on its way. Let's praise the boys. We're going to make some changes. We are going to bring Chiro off. We are going to bring Haaland on, even though he's got a slight knock. We're going to bring Grealish on as well for Foden. Whoa. But this is a procession to 3-0 victory. Zaniolo's at Bayern. Interesting. Interesting. Sane, don't let them score. Sane scores against his former club. Ciro Immobile is not a flop, though. He's just in a bad run of form. People have that through their career. It's fine. We still love him. But we've beaten Bayern by 3-1 in the first leg. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where I'm going to end it. It's getting really hot and stuffy in my room. And, I just want to take a few minutes to chill. Brate, welcome in. Sorry, we're just about to finish as well. Yes, sorry, my dude. As I said, it's getting really hot and stuffy in my room with the lights on, my blinds down, obviously, because it's night. And it's there. We've got the few games to finish. City celebrate doing the double. That is absolutely fine. But here is the state of play to finish. We're a win away from the title, and we are 90 minutes away from a Champions League final. Yeah. We're gonna find somebody to raid. I wanna jump out. But yeah, I'm gonna cry. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Is he on Fall Guys? No, he is on FM. There he is, yeah. We're gonna raid Mr. Cowgore. We love Mr. Cowgore in these parts. We're gonna drop him a raid as well. Yeah, it's _15. So yeah, go and show him some love. Go and drop him a follow. Tomorrow's stream is not City. It is a different stream. We are gonna be playing some Among Us on stream. We've got some people involved. We're gonna be doing that on stream tomorrow. So it's a change of plan. But yeah, we're gonna be doing some Among Us. So Among Us indeed, babe. Among Us indeed. We are gonna be sus for the evening and get away with it. Hopefully, hopefully. But yeah. So I will catch you guys tomorrow. And I will catch you guys on Saturday where we continue St. Johnstone. We will finish the season with Manchester City next week. So I will catch you then. But that is it for me tonight. I was gonna try and finish the season, but I'm getting really hot and sweaty and want to just take a chill outside for a few minutes. So yeah, have a good one. I'll catch you tomorrow. Say hi to Cal for me.